This is the Land Rover Defender. Now, in fact, we just call it the Defender. This particular one, HSSE Dynamic. If you plan to buy this car, you're going to need a few things. First, a lot of courage. Second, a really nice wide big parking spot. Third, good knees so you can climb in and climb out really easily. All right, jokes apart, the most important thing you're going to need, a nice healthy bank balance. The Defender V8 doesn't mess around with design gimmicks. This is angular British brutalism at its finest. But those quad exhaust tips give away the secret immediately. While lesser Defenders might sneak by unnoticed, the V8's calling cards are unmistakable. Signature LED headlights, that raised hood, and a sculpted grille maintain the Defender's utilitarian DNA. Riding on 22-inch wheels gives it an undeniably commanding road presence. The cabin of this car, out and out Land Rover, right? First and foremost, it's all about the commanding height and the wonderful view of the road in your surroundings. But at this price point, you expect a whole lot of kit. So it's an interesting blend of luxury and a little bit rugged. So you got Windsor leather, but then you've also got these exposed screw heads here. So, gives the car a different look. Even the way the dash has been done, nice and chunky, but then you've got this 11.4-inch touchscreen with lots of functionality, connectivity, the Pivi Pro system. Right now I have it set to the air purifier. You can see how that works. The layout, the graphics quite nice as well, but everything is nice and chunky, thankfully. It's not like Tesla where everything goes into that screen. So you've still got a lot of buttons and knobs and switches here, stuff you will need, especially functionality like switching the drive modes and even manipulating the climate control system. It's all out here. That's nice. And this chunky look continues with these cup holders. There's lots of space, a big bin with this electrical outlet as well. You've got the wireless phone charger here, nice and neat. And then in here, a fridge. So once again, going from chunky and rugged to luxurious. So that's a nice thing to have, of course, when you're out camping or on a long drive. Lots of space at the back, rear AC vents, the panoramic roof, virtual cluster. What's not to like? The 5-litre supercharged V8, it's really familiar JLR territory. It's a beast. It produces almost 520 horses, 550 Nm of torque. Now these numbers, they would make like sports cars nervous. Yes, but this giant brick, believe it or not, because of that massive engine, can do 0 to 100 in just 5.4 seconds. Yes, it's unbelievable. And frankly, it's quite ridiculous. Now the supercharger's very soft howl kind of starts to build up into a crescendo, and then power delivery is instant. Very different from turbocharged units where, you still get that little bit of a hesitation. Should we check it out? But here's the kicker. This performance comes without compromising the Defender's legendary off-road capability. While dynamic mode unlocks the V8's more aggressive character on tarmac, you still have 900mm of wading depth and that legendary go anywhere ability. The Defender V8 is surprisingly agile, and the electronic air suspension, its adaptive dynamics, that's what makes all the difference. What I'm trying to say is that it's so capable off-road, a car like this, but it is surprising how well it handles itself on a nice smooth highway like this. It can really glide. So transforms in minutes from being, in seconds actually, from being this off-road monster and becoming this beast on the highway as well. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, yes, all in one package. Both personalities, surprisingly competent as well at that. The Defender is really popular in India, and we get lots of different variants. In fact, we get pretty much the whole lineup. So lots of different configurations. You've got the 90, 110, 130. And for what it's worth, now the post GST prices, it's still not for everyone though. I'll run you through all the prices, so you know what I mean. The Defender 110 V8 will set you back 1 crore 63 lakh rupees in India. And rivals like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, though are a whole lot more affordable. But it's not nearly the same kind of car, is it? But if you are comparing it to the Mercedes-AMG G63, the gold standard for luxury off-roaders, with even more power, but a whole lot more pricing, the Defender comes across, dare I say, as more value. The BMW X7 M60i offers similar levels of luxury and performance, but let's face it, lacks the Defender's off-road credibility and overall attitude. The Toyota Land Cruiser, of course, remains a massive benchmark for reliability and off-road prowess, but it just lacks this V8's emotional appeal and sense of modern luxury that you get from Land Rover. So bottom line, let's cut to the chase. The V8 Defender is what happens when Land Rover takes its already brilliant off-roader and puts in the heart of a supercar. It's like dressing a cage fighter in a tuxedo. So refined enough for polite society, but absolutely devastatingly menacing when unleashed.